I joined Artisan to build a world-class credit platform. One of the reasons why I was attracted to Artisan was because I was able to build and control my own team. That I think is very critical.
Still own the equity in the business.
We've got a variety of different skill sets across the board. We focus more on technical know-how and a merit-based system. And we've also tried to have diversity of thought.
Bryan Krug attracted me initially because his investment philosophy of business quality first and ignoring market sentiment and having high conviction really resonated with my own view. Artisan's really an entrepreneurial environment, and that's because of the philosophy of cultivating independent teams.
The biggest driving force in my decision to come to Artisan was the culture, and it starts with the culture on top.
A lot of places I've been in the past, it's a little bit more siloed, and here there's very much the atmosphere of working together and having more eyeballs looking at your work. When you have that many people focused on it and looking at it and taking ownership of it, there's less of a chance that you're going to miss something.
It's mostly variable.
But when you think about the day-to-day, there's times where I can pop into Bryan's office or he comes into my office and we can talk about a particular situation. It's an open door policy, which is really nice. So that flat structure allows me to go in and get input. I think another one's like
what I like about that flat structure is it encourages collaboration. The team works together on a daily basis. I feel like I learn something from my team members every day. I hope they do the same.
Internally, I call Bryan the high-yield savant. He's the brightest portfolio manager I've ever met. Bryan has an uncanny ability to separate good business models from bad business models.
I think he's built a great team. I mean, these research analysts here are the best ones that I've ever had the pleasure to work with. They work the hardest, they dig the deepest, looking for opportunities that I've never seen come across my desk before.
The way we've set up the research process, we think it's the best way to attack the below investment grade market. We are set up with the analysts being generalists with sector tendencies.
Yeah, and then this is just the annual view of it.
The reason why this makes the most amount of sense is because you have some expertise on a sector level. However, an analyst doesn't feel like in order to add value, they need to almost replicate a benchmark. We think that's not the right way to add value.
What's great is that because everyone is a generalist, when I'm talking about an auto's name, the chemical guy can have his input too. There's a lot of chemicals that go into auto manufacturing. There's a lot of chemicals that go into retail. Having that touch of expertise, I think, really does differentiate our process.
We are constantly watching each other's back if there's something that I know is going on in my universe. But because of our group meetings, I'm up to speed on some of the other names we are looking at. It's my responsibility to make sure I've communicated that to the analyst and Bryan, and that's what their team does.
In the morning meeting, I kind of kick it off. I talk about market color, what's moving around, any relevant credit news, kind of refresh on our axes.
And this is where we kind of touch base on what our priorities are, if there's anything someone's working on that's very topical or might move market. The second touch point is for lunch. Every day for lunch we meet and each of the senior analysts will present a new situation or a credit that we want to go over. This gives the opportunity for the group to learn about different industries and different topics that they do not have the time to cover.
It's an atmosphere where you're encouraged to ask questions, bring up points, point things out. And it's in a friendly manner. There's no egos here, and I think everyone sort of likes that dynamic.
Everyone's only priority or goal is to make the investment as cohesive as possible and make sure there are no points we've not thought about.
Artisan's independent teams attract independent thinkers and talent. Relative to truly boutique investment shops, we have an entire infrastructure supporting the team. And so I think it's the best of both worlds.
Time split through 5.
Yeah, so like how they get